Jack Nation, it's your boy Buckets. Standing outside here at Homer Bryce Stadium on the track and field out here getting some work in. It's a little cold. We're supposed to talk to Coach Rob Hansen, but I don't know, Sarah, he was supposed to be here already. I don't know where he's at. What's up, man?
He's up there.
In the press box?
Well, yeah, why would you be dumb and be out in the cold? Yeah, he's up there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna run. Let's go talk to him. Coach, been a little while. Actually, it hasn't been that long since we talked. We talked a little bit in the fall when you were in cross-country mode. Sure. Now we have transitioned to track and field, and it's been a pretty good start for you guys, I'd say. But before we get into that part, let's talk a little bit about, I don't know if you can see this backdrop behind us. You can't see it, but when you walk out there, you can feel just how cold it is right now. How much is that affecting you guys, the way you guys practice, scheduling, how up in the air has everything been for you guys, given that it's like 11 degrees outside?
Well, thankfully we're not in class right now, so we definitely have some more flexibility where we can start a little bit later in the day, but we've got the facilities to be able to withstand that. We'd love to have an indoor track, but at the same time, we've got the basketball coliseum, we've got the rec center, we've got our Alter G, and we've got plenty of bikes and things, so we've been flexible. Student athletes have been really receptive to it, and our coaches have all developed good plans for their athletes, so it hasn't been as bad as it could be. So in 20 years in the Army, I can tell you, we ran in weather like this every now and then, and we all hated it. How do the athletes respond? Like, is this just like another challenge for them? They're just like, hey, coach, let's go run like this, 120, we don't care what it is, let's just go run? Right, whether it's 9 or 90, it's a beautiful day to go for a run. That's right. That's what we always say. So as long as you've got the equipment, you got to have some gloves, you got to wrap your head up and have something on your ears, but it's not terrible, especially because it hasn't been super windy, and the wind is really what cuts through. Yeah. So well, we worry about that a lot with golf as well, that wind. Little slice. So talking about the start that you guys have had, first event in the books now, and very quickly into the season, a record set, a new school record in the mile, 1 mile by Nathan Capel. Yep. Talk a little bit about his start here at SFA, and I mean, what a start it is, right? Yeah, I mean, kid's been on ground for a week or so, but he's responding really, really well. He's only worked out a couple of times because, of course, there's a lot of hoops and things to jump through for initial training, and he works really, really hard. He came in fit. He was ready to go when he got here, so it's a credit to him and his hard work more than anything. And then just found out a little bit of news this morning. Actually, you just found out right before we went on camera. Yeah. 2 WAC athletes of the week, Bree Dowell as well as Nathan Capel. Just talk a little bit about the hard work that those two put in and what it means to the program. Again, right out of the gate to have those 2 awards here this early in the year. Absolutely. Well, it's great momentum for our entire program to know that we've got some of the best athletes in the entire conference right here in the house. So that's going to be big for our athletes that are aspiring for greatness, and it's going to be good for our championship pursuit. But like I had said, Nathan did all the work back home before he got here, and so it's just a credit to him. In terms of Bree is super, super consistent, super steady. She works really hard. She loves being in the weight room and getting after it. She did everything that she needed to and then some over break. She's a great communicator. Her and Coach Glass are in lockstep together, so I'm just really proud of her and everything that she's done. She's grown so much in our program, and that's again a credit to everything Coach Glass has done with her and how hard he's worked with her and her perseverance. If I'm being honest, the throwers, those are my favorite. Those are my favorite events to watch. If awesome. I'm just being honest. So talk to me a little bit about what's the future? What do you guys have coming up for track and field? What's the kind of the schedule look like for you guys from here? So we sent a small group. They just left about an hour ago to Samford. They're at Birmingham in the Crossplex this weekend. They're doing the multis. We've got 4 athletes that are there doing that, so that'll be good for them to get started and get their first heptathlon in this weekend. And then we're at Houston next weekend, and then we'll split squad and go to Tyson, which is at Arkansas again, in Houston, before we go to the WAC Championship. WAC Championship this year is February 19th and 20th, and that's in Albuquerque. Nice, Albuquerque. It's one of those fun, I've never been there, but it's fun to say. I love Albuquerque. It's a cool city. Coach, always a pleasure to sit down and talk with you. Thank you. Rob Hansen, coach for SFA Track and Field, award-winning track and field. You guys be sure to catch all the Axum Insider, all the info you need at sfajax.com. Follow us at SFA_athletics on all your social media platforms. Till next time, I'm your boy Buckets alongside Coach Axum Jax.